INFJ versus normal people. Today, we will dive deep into the behavioral differences between INFJs and normal people, those who don't fall under the rare INFJ personality type, when faced with various life situations. As the rarest of the Myers-Briggs personality types, INFJs approach the world with a unique perspective that sets them apart from the average person. From handling conflict and relationships to managing stress and career choices, INFJs often take an unconventional route, driven by their deep intuition, empathy, and strong sense of purpose. But how does that differ from how most people react to similar life situations? 1. Handling conflict. INFJs are known for their aversion to conflict. Rather than directly confronting issues, they tend to internalize their feelings and use their intuition to understand the root cause of the problem. INFJs often seek to resolve conflicts through quiet reflection, empathy, and indirect communication, ensuring they don't hurt others in the process. In contrast, normal people, those with more common personality types like ESFP or ESTJ, may adopt a more direct approach. They are more likely to express their feelings openly and address the issue head-on, even if it means being blunt or confrontational. While this can lead to quicker resolution, it may also result in more tension. INFJ's conflict resolution is typically more introspective and emotionally cautious, while normal people lean toward practical, face-value solutions. 2. Emotional expression. When it comes to emotions, INFJs experience feelings on a much deeper level than most. They are highly sensitive to the emotions of others and are deeply in touch with their own inner emotional world. However, they don't always express these emotions outwardly. INFJs often prefer to process their emotions internally, sharing them only with those they trust completely. Normal people, however, may express their emotions more freely, especially in situations of joy, anger, or frustration. For many, emotions are felt in the moment and expressed as they arise, without the need for deep introspection. This can make emotional exchanges with an INFJ feel more reserved compared to others. INFJ's emotional depth contrasts with the more spontaneous emotional expression of normal people, creating a gap in how emotions are communicated. 3. Career choices. Career paths are one of the clearest areas where INFJs differ from most people. For INFJs, a job isn't just a means to an end, it's a reflection of their values, purpose, and desire to make a positive impact on the world. INFJs often seek careers in counseling, the arts, or activism, roles where they can align their passion with a higher purpose. They would rather walk away from a stable but unfulfilling job than compromise their principles. Normal people, however, tend to prioritize practicality and stability when choosing careers. They often value financial security and job stability more than personal fulfillment, and may pursue jobs in corporate settings, technical fields, or other areas that offer consistent income and predictable outcomes. While they can find satisfaction in their work, it may not always be driven by a deep emotional or moral purpose like that of an INFJ. INFJs prioritize passion and purpose in their career choices, while normal people often focus on financial stability and practicality. 4. Social situations. In social situations, INFJs prefer small, intimate gatherings where they can have meaningful conversations. They are more focused on building deep, one-on-one connections rather than socializing in large groups. INFJs often find small talk draining and may avoid big social events in favor of spending time alone or with a close friend. Normal people, on the other hand, are generally more comfortable in social environments. Extroverted types, like ESFPs or ESTJs, thrive in group settings, enjoying the energy of being around many people. Small talk is less taxing for them, and they find joy in meeting new people, networking, and engaging in a wide range of social activities. INFJs favor deep, meaningful social interactions, while normal people are often more comfortable with casual, group-based socialization. 5. Managing stress. When dealing with stress, INFJs tend to retreat into themselves, seeking solace in solitude. They recharge by reflecting on their feelings, journaling, or spending time alone. For INFJs, processing stress requires quiet time to think and regain control over their emotions, and they are known for their preference for being alone during difficult times. Normal people may cope with stress in more external ways. Extroverts, in particular, are likely to seek out social interactions to unwind, whether it's through talking to friends, exercising, or engaging in recreational activities. Stress management for them is often an active, outward-facing process that involves physical or social activity. INFJs manage stress through introspection and solitude, while normal people often cope with stress through external outlets like socializing or physical activities. 6. Decision-making. For INFJs, decision-making is a deeply intuitive process. They rely heavily on their inner gut feelings, using their intuition to guide them in life. This means that they often make choices based on what feels right, rather than what makes the most practical or logical sense. INFJs take time to reflect on their values, morals, and long-term impact before making decisions. In contrast, normal people are more likely to use practical, data-driven methods to make decisions. They rely on logic, facts, and what seems most realistic or achievable in the short term. While this approach leads to more straightforward choices, it can sometimes leave out the emotional and moral aspects that are so crucial to an INFJ's decision-making process. INFJ's intuition-based decision-making stands in contrast to the practical, fact-driven approach taken by normal people. 7. Relationships. In relationships, INFJs are all about emotional connection. They crave deep, intimate bonds with their partners and seek relationships that are not only loving but also intellectually and spiritually fulfilling. INFJs need to feel understood on a core level, and they often form relationships based on shared values and emotional resonance. Normal people, while also valuing emotional connections, may prioritize compatibility, shared interests, or practical concerns like lifestyle alignment. They may not need the same level of emotional depth that an INFJ seeks, focusing more on partnership dynamics that are easier to maintain in day-to-day life. INFJs focus on emotional and spiritual depth in relationships, while normal people may prioritize compatibility and practical considerations. 8. Approach to personal growth. INFJs are constantly reflecting on their personal growth. They are lifelong learners, always analyzing their own thoughts, behaviors, and the world around them. INFJs are deeply introspective and are constantly looking for ways to improve themselves and grow on a personal level, often diving into books, philosophies, and self-improvement practices. In contrast, normal people may focus more on forward momentum and external achievements when it comes to personal growth. They often measure success by external milestones, like promotions, relationships, or financial achievements, rather than internal growth and self-awareness. This can lead to a more goal-oriented approach to life. INFJs focus on self-awareness and introspection in their personal growth journey, while normal people may emphasize external success and forward momentum. INFJs and normal people approach life in very different ways, driven by their unique personality traits. While INFJs are introspective, intuitive, and deeply emotional, normal people may be more practical, outward-facing, and action-oriented. These differences create contrasting behaviors in areas like conflict resolution, relationships, decision-making, and personal growth. By understanding the distinct ways in which INFJs approach life situations, we can appreciate the diversity of human behavior and learn to better navigate our interactions with people of different personality types. Whether you're an INFJ or someone who knows one, this knowledge can help bridge the gap between different perspectives. Let us know in the comments if you've ever noticed these differences in real life.